Hey Dad, is it better to have a Jacobs brake on my engine to slow down or a retarder?
Like an oil retarder?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, retarders are really badass. The nice thing about a retarder versus a Jake brake, let's say if you're coming down a massive hill, 17% grade or something like that, and you're loaded super heavy, you know, you can turn that retarder on, and that retarder operates entirely on resistance. So as your tires get close to breaking loose, it never will, because it loses all the resistance that it has. So they're kind of a miracle when it comes to that kind of stuff. Whereas with your Jake brake can stop the tires and send you into a free slide, which has happened to me many times up on Alaska on the haul road. And when you're operating a retarder, that's never going to happen. So they are super nice for that. But you know, a retarder as a standalone item without Jake brakes isn't really that great, because they get too hot. They use friction to slow the truck down, and friction creates heat, as everybody knows. So let's say you were bombing off Adigan Pass up in Alaska or something like that, your load is super heavy, and you didn't have Jake brakes to help out. By the time you got to the bottom, your oil would be, you'd probably be cooked. You'd cook it off. So really you need it in conjunction to supplement your Jake brake. But if I had to pick one or the other, again, it would probably come down to application. If I was down here in the lower 48, I'd much rather have a Jake brake. If I was pulling some major big hills and stuff like that, and I was in shitty weather all the time, ice, stuff like that, you just can't beat a retarder.